I left my boyfriend. I was living with a friend of mine.
Is that the boyfriend you left?
Yes.
Okay, because you pointed to it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I left him. I ended up staying with a friend. Me and Kurt got back in touch. We were friends for a while there. His family wasn't that great to him. They didn't do a lot for him. I thought I was a good friend. I bought him a car.
Wait, were you dating or weren't you?
No.
Okay. His family wasn't that great for him. They didn't do anything. He was a grown man?
Yeah.
Okay.
But his family was like, they were always throwing him out. He was always living with friends. I felt bad. He needed a ride to get to work.
How did you two know each other?
Through our mutual friend.
But did you meet after you and your boyfriend broke up, or you known him for years?
This was before.
You knew him for years?
Before I knew my boyfriend, yes.
All right.
So I ended up lending him money to get him a car because he needed to get to work. He needed to go out with his friends. I felt bad. I had some money, so I figured I'd do it. I lent him the money.
Okay. How much money did you loan him?
$5,425.
Do you have children?
Yes, I do. I have 2.
How old are your children?
18 months today and 4 months on Friday.
Okay, and you're loaning some guy you're not even dating.
This is before I had the children, yes.
This is before you had children?
Yes.
Did you have a life? Did you have a rent to pay? Did you have responsibilities?
Not really.
Did it ever? Not really? And
No.
nothing ever occurred to you that you might need money for yourself for a rainy day?
Now it does.
Now it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so go on.
So we agreed that I bought him the car, I paid for the registry, I paid for repairs to the car, and the down payment of the insurance. We agreed that he'd pay me $100 per month and back in full. We ended up talking about it, said, okay, this is what's gonna happen, this, and this. And we agreed on it. He gave me $200 in August and September of 2008. Haven't seen anybody since then.
So after September, when October comes around, what do you do?
I called him. I was like, well, I want to know what was going on. He said he didn't have the money at the time. I said, well, 10 bucks a week is fine. He said he couldn't afford it.
10 bucks a week?
It's at least 10 bucks in my pocket. So I said, well, 10 bucks a week would be fine. He said he can't afford it. He doesn't have the money at the time. So I said, fine. So I gave him some time, figured maybe he'd get back in touch with me. Never heard from him. So finally, I called him. I was like, listen, I'm having a baby. I need some money. He said a couple of rude remarks, hung up.
What were the rude remarks?
That it's my fault I was having another baby. That there should have been protection involved. So I said, whatever. I ended up having my son. I needed money. I'm in a jam right now. Needed some money back, so I filed a court case.
Okay, why do you need money now?
Because I work at a dead-end job. My husband's going through a 5th surgery.
Is it your husband or your boyfriend?
Well, my boyfriend.
Okay, he's your husband after you marry him.
Yeah, we're getting married. I'm sorry.
All right.
He's going through a 5th surgery, and he can't work. I'm working a dead-end job. Don't get much a week. 2 kids. It's hard.
This is what we call the rainy day.
The rainy day, yes.
What's going on?
With her last statement about me calling her.
No, what's going on entirely?
Well, I had a relationship with her, like a friendship, and she ended up buying me a few things, tossing the things at me. Not me asking at first. It was just a few little things, clothes and stuff. And then it jumped up to, I can't keep giving you a ride with my grandmother's car and all that. And then
wait, who said what about grandma? What?
I kept giving her rides with my grandmother's car, and I didn't have transportation at the time, and so she ended up buying me a car.
Grandmother's car, apparently.
Yeah, she bought me a car. And
who bought you a car?
Becca over here. She bought me a car.
How is this that I live the long and fruitful life that I live and no one rains a car on me? How does that happen? I have a lot of good friends. And they have money.
Yeah.
Both for a rainy day and for the car. Not a one is raining a car on me. How is it that you get a car rained on you?
I wish I knew. I guess there was the hots for me or whatever,
I was thinking the same thing, Judge. I'm still driving the same car I got on my 18th birthday, almost 12 years ago. And not once has my friends, my siblings, ever thought, you know what, Tessa really needs a new car. And since I'm such a great brother, I'm gonna get her one. No, I'd be hard-pressed to get them to pay for my Chipotle. I mean, I'm kidding, kind of.
Excuse me, I have literally bought you Chipotle before, so can you edit that out?
It always baffles me how people can be so idiotic with their money and they direct it at people who are losers. I have many questions here. First thing, he was complaining to her that he can't keep giving her rides in his grandma's car. So instead of her thinking, I am going to buy myself a car so he no longer has to give me rides, I'm gonna buy him a car. Where is the logic in that? If you can afford to buy a car for somebody else and you don't even have a car of your own, what are you doing? And I feel like we are in the twilight zone with these cases lately because it's woman after woman tossing out cash, cars, clothes to these losers. I mean, we're collecting them like Pokemon now.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Because you're just so irresistible?
Apparently, Your Honor.
I gotta tell you, I am having no trouble resisting you.
Oh, yeah?
None whatsoever.
We'll see afterwards.
No, we're seeing right now.
After a few months of our friendship going down, she started getting back with her ex-boyfriend, and that's where...
Did you guys have a romantic relationship or no?
No, like it kind of seemed like it was like I was being paid to hang out, kind of in a way, like as
Like
bad
a
as that,
gigolo.
as bad as that seems. Yes, as bad as that seems. And like she eventually, you know, it came to the point where I had to like let her know like this isn't gonna become a relationship. That turned the relationship down the tubes, and she got back with her
But there was
ex-boyfriend.
nothing ever romantic between the two of you?
There was like a few occasional times, like nothing
Well, I
relationship-wise.
don't know what that means. Yes or no? Was there any
Physical, yes. Emotional, no.
Okay.
And
So you think she was buying your love?
yes, in a way, Your Honor.
In a way, or yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you never agreed to pay for the car?
There was this thing. She talked to the lady she was living at one point, and she's told her, she's like, yeah, he's gonna pay me back. But then she told me, don't worry about it. You don't have to pay me. I just had you fill this out because
Fill what out?
Fill an agreement out. And she's like,
You have an agreement in writing?
A promissory note with a
Oh, for the
signature.
love of God, hand that over.
And with the promissory note, she told me, she's like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna tear it up afterwards. This and
Right,
that.
who am I going to believe? If she's going to
Exactly.
tear it up afterwards, apparently
Yeah.
she laminated it.
Yeah.
That note is alive and well, sir. I just want to say, thank God this woman had a promissory note. Finally, someone with some sense in between those ears. Everything in writing, guys. But also, I'm just irked at this man for saying that she was paying for him to hang out with her, like he's some sort of prize. For him to basically admit that he had no interest in spending time with her, except for when she's giving him physical intimacy, money, and gifts. What a great friend you are.
I, Curtis Gomez, promised to pay Rebecca Vieira for a vehicle, VIN number X, the sum of $3,000 for the down payment on insurance and for the down payment on insurance in the amount of $920, plus repairs to the motor vehicle in the amount of $1,183. And for the registration of the vehicle, oh boy, you just can't do enough for this guy. Does she do all this for you too? Nope. Rate of $100 per month until paid in full. Wow. Now, what am I supposed to do with this? Because you agree you signed it. So I'm just supposed to pretend this doesn't exist because you say so.
No, because there was a verbal agreement between me and her, and she said...
Watch this. Was there a verbal agreement between you and him that he would never have to pay you a penny? Okay,
No.
Now what? Now what do I do with your signature on a promissory note that says you're going to pay her back every penny? What do I do?
I guess you take her side on that.
Watch me resist you. Okay? You're an idiot. It's not funny. You're what we call a user. I'm sorry. You're a user. You're an idiot. Come on. Seriously. Verdict for the plaintiff, $5,225. You figure out a way how you're going to pay that.
Not as irresistible as you thought, huh? All right, so step on in here. You come out on the losing end pretty badly in this case.
And apparently, there was a verbal agreement, but I can't go back on that now. I wrote.
Did you sign that promissory note? Were you threatened to sign that thing?
No, I was not. But I was
Okay.
told that it would be shredded up upon, like, after we left that house, and
All right.
until she got back with her ex-boyfriend, there was no intentions of having paid that.
All right. You head right down that way.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead. All right, so step on in here, and what do you think of this outcome, this case here?
I'm very happy.
What went down here?
Just pretty much everything I had said. I thought I was being a friend, lending him
Friend.
money. He had no car. What could he do, So, but I'm very happy
How
that.
about with the judge had a nice word to describe you, too. What's
Oh, you know what, idiot? She's honest. She was,
She's right about
right,
that.
pretty much.
So you've learned a lesson, and what is
Oh, let me tell you.
it? What is it?
not to ever let anybody borrow any money. The money goes to my kids first.
A valuable lesson learned. And once again, Judge Million saves the day. I have to say, it's been a little bit since I've watched Judge Million, and she is just like a warm cup of hot cocoa sitting by the fire. I just adore that woman. I wish I could have Judge Million in my life at all times. I would love her to tell me all of my problems and call me an idiot when I'm doing something stupid. But this is the classic case that we've seen many times before. And I'm not sure I have much to add except for the fact that the ladies watching, please be vigilant. There's lots of losers out there trying to get your hard-earned coin. And just because they have a sharp jawline and scrawny legs doesn't mean they are worth spending a penny on. But I'm curious to know your thoughts on this case. Let me know in the comments down below.